This app service is connecting to the database with no secrets. The connection string is using a managed identity. So it's actually saying, hey, here I am, use me to connect to this database, and authentication is done between both of them. So that is how they're going to connect. So the authentication flow is pretty simple. First is that GitHub Actions for the deployment here. GitHub Actions we use, instead of using client secrets, we use OpenID Connect, or otherwise called OIDC, to prove its identity to Azure. Think of it like you're showing your driver's license instead of giving someone the keys to your car, right? That is how the GitHub Actions will automate or authenticate with Azure. And when this workflow runs, GitHub generates a token that says this is really the main branch, or whatever branch you configure for it to use to connect to Azure. And what happens is that Azure will then validate that token against Entra ID or Azure ID and grant temporary access to that client, to that OIDC client.